the video quality is not too abysmal, but maybe it's more stable now. Let's see. Mayhaps this is good enough. Yeah, no need to let me know if it drops again, will you? Thanks. And thanks for letting me know. As I said, this setup on the boat is all I need at least a second screen so I can preview it. So let's see how this goes. Obviously, this is not helping me focus. So for today, I'm just going to do this simple row based. So create a new row if needed, or put the new rectangle into an existing row, and then let's dive straight into Sublime. So basically, we want to fix this line to be a bit more smart. So basically, check if it fits. So what do we need for that? We need to know which rows we have. Each row has a height, and each row has a used width. So how about we just say we have a struct, and let's call it row. And yes, we do the usual derive debug just for debugging. So each row has a y. That's the top left corner, which is U32. It has a height, and it has a, I would say, x. Basically, this is the cursor position. This is how far it's already used, and I'm gonna reuse this. So start of row, current end of row, and actually I'm gonna be explicit here. Still making this up as I think. So and then we create the usual constructor of this, so function new. And obviously we do need the y, and we do need the height, but the rest will be fixed. And then we just create the row and return it. So y is y, height is height, and then obviously end x is 0 because we haven't used anything. And then the atlas basically has rows, and that is just a vector. I have to disable that keyboard macro. It's not working for me. A vector of row, right? And then the constructor for it obviously has to also be initialized. So this is just vector new. So nothing changed, nothing broken. Let's just try to run it. And obviously, yeah, we broke it because we've been writing C code again. And the macro is uppercase debug. I need to install Rust tools for Sublime. And obviously, yep, it's right. Let's warm up. By the way, is this font in this window big enough? Can you read that? Okay. So it's still working, which is a good start. So I have the feeling that we kind of need the blitting again, so I want to kind of extract that. And basically, so let's say we have a blit, and that gets a mutable destination image. Destination, what's the type of that? It's a dynamic image, right? Image, dynamic image, and it gets a reference to yeah, it's my bad. And it has a source, and it gets a reference to an image, dynamic image, and then it gets a position where we want to blit it, right? From where, so it gets the, basically I'm trying to extract this loop now, and I wish there was a right click extract stream, and the stream broke again. So I'm gonna extract this blitter here, and there's nothing failing, but then I'm gonna stop. So there's still parameters missing here, but we'll figure them out. So basically, what do we want to blit? So we say match mutable self.image, and if it's none, we do nothing. And if it's some destination image, we do the actual blit. So we call blit destination image e.image.unwrap, and then we need the width and the height, right? We get the width and the height from the source image. So we need the start x, which is 0, and we need the end x, right? Let's see how good this is. Correct? And then we can kind of copy a lot of this code here up here, and obviously it's gonna break. This will break, we know it will break, so the width is actually the source dimensions. Was it dimensions? Where's the add entry? Dimensions. And it's basically here set image, and here we extract the, yeah, it's dimensions dot 0 and dot 1. And the same, the height is here. And the start x is actually the parameter here. So start x, u32, and start y, u32 are passed in. And the source image is here. This is source. And the destination is dest. And we don't have to do the unwrapping here because we moved it outside, right? So this should be our blit. And obviously it's not s, it's source. And this is source. And it's atlas blit. Probably it's self.blit, but that won't work because it's an associated method. So we say atlas, and it could be in a helper, so it doesn't even need to be inside atlas, but. And obviously we want to borrow the source here. So this is just moving the blit out because we might want to reuse this. And yeah, so this is still looking okay. Actually, let's make sure it does. Yes, and now, yeah, it still does work. So nice. Sorry about the stream quality. This is kind of a bit sad. Um, I'm not sure what the problem is because I remember 4 weeks ago I did exactly the same and it worked. So shall we go on or shall we give up for today? I don't want to stream this into Nirvana. So thanks for being here with me, but if this doesn't reach you, then I'm gonna be super sad. So yeah, we'll try this again and then hope you're not too disappointed. I am. And see you again when I find better network connection.